In Matthew chapter 24, verses 36 through 51, Jesus himself talks about how in the end times, many people are not going to know. Many people are going to speculate and ask about the specific day and hour that he's going to return. But the thing is, he also said himself that no one is going to know the day or hour, only the Father. The question is, though, are you ready? Because as we see today, in today's day and age, we see people dying like crazy. We see people turning away from the faith now more than ever. We see more people preaching the gospel online and in the street and wherever they can. We see more people being bold for Christ. We see more people going out of their way to proclaim his name and spread the truth. We also see more people calling good evil and calling evil good. So that clearly shows that Jesus is going to come back pretty soon. None of us know when. The question is, are you ready? And for those that are currently claiming Jesus and currently claiming that they love him, but their lives say a completely different thing, I advise you and I encourage you. Actually, no, I'm not advising you. I encourage you to seek God. Seek him. Don't just seek who he is. Seek his presence. Seek the truth about him. Seek him like never before. Because now we are living in a time where we really need to lock in. Especially with Jesus. We all need to lock in. Because the world needs Jesus more than ever. The world is so deep in its hole that it doesn't realize that the world doesn't realize that they're too far gone. They're in so deep that they don't realize they're too far gone. They don't realize that they're lost. But the thing is, you're never too far gone. Jesus is waiting for you. Jesus is knocking on your door. The question is, are you going to let him in before it's too late? Are you going to sympathize with the world? Or are you going to choose Jesus? The world will always forsake you. But Jesus will never leave you or forsake you. As always, thank you for watching. And keep preaching the gospel. Because that's how seeds can be planted through us. And that's how God will be able to move from there. Because we have to do what God has called us to truly do. We have to obey him, and we have to spread his gospel no matter how afraid or how weird it may seem to others. Because I'd rather hear you're too crazy for Jesus than to hear you were this close. I'd hate to hear from Jesus one day, you're too close. You're this close. I'd hate to hear you're this close from Jesus himself. And I know you'd probably hate to hear that too. I'd rather hear you did so much. I'd rather hear somebody tell me you're too crazy for Jesus. You're too crazy about Jesus than to hear from Jesus himself, depart from me. The question is, do you want to hear that? Do you want to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant? Or do you want to hear, depart from me? The world is going to perish. Everything in this world is going to perish. Technology is going to perish. The phone that this video is being recorded on is going to perish. The question is, are you ready to meet him face to face? If he came back right now, if he came back after this video, would you be ready? He could come back tomorrow. He could come back tonight. He could come back in 2 weeks. He could come back a year from now. He could come back 7 years from now. He could come back 2 years from now. He could come back 2 months from now. Question is, are you ready? Or are you gonna, unfortunately, perish? He doesn't want you to perish. He loves you with all of his heart. He's just waiting for you to accept him. As always, thank you for watching. And please keep preaching the gospel, because this is how others can hear about Jesus. This is how we can spread his truth and spread his message. Thank you. And Jesus loves you. Never forget that.